Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Dev. Today we continue working on our traditional snake game with a little twist. Now last time we finally fixed our snake to work like one would expect it to in a game of Snake. That included a switch from using a DS grid to using a DS list to accommodate our updated script. We also started adding the first bits of the twist part of this project. And we continue to add even more of that twist today with the addition of enemies. Now these enemies will attempt to reach and destroy our snake's body parts. So we'll also be adding some combat to our game so that the turret mounted on our snake's head can actually defend its body. Now trust me when I say that this may not seem like much, but it's pretty important that we get these things done. So let's not waste any more time and get to the coding. First up was the addition of enemies, which are represented by the most evil looking diamond you've ever seen, ever. Next, I gave the enemy a target variable for later use and had it spawn moving towards the head of our snake. Then, if any body parts exist, the enemy would target the one nearest to it. And when near enough to said body target, the enemy would latch onto it moving along with their target. Initially, I tried some relative position nonsense here, but it was folly, and so I just stuck with static relative positioning for now, relative to a static position within another object. Position. I just had the enemy right in the center of the targeted body part. Then I realized that I'd been using a ton of conditionals, so I thought to turn the target check into switch cases. And then I moved on to the body object. In the body object, I had it check for a collision with the enemy. If a collision is made, I use our old reliable health check code to slowly do damage to the body part over time until fully destroyed. And as it turns out, my attempt to use less conditionals didn't work. I also wasn't about to waste time making it work, so I just went with the conditional route for now. I then cleaned up the code a bit, removing some redundancies, and moved on to our bullet, which is represented by this big old ball of fire. Anyway, the bullet code was very simple: move in the direction determined by the turret. Next, I added an attack key to our head's code and implemented our usual attack code. If on cooldown, the head would spawn a bullet at the tip of our turret, add time to the cooldown and wait for the cooldown to hit 0 before repeating the process. Again, very standard stuff for us here at Let's Dev, but hey, we need it, it works, we need it to work, and thus it works as we need it to work because we needed it. And as you can see, with a little screen shake, we set out to do what we planned a couple episodes ago. A traditional snake game, but with the twist of having to defend the ever-growing body of the snake. Now it's here that we usually call it a day, chalk this up to a successful little venture, and move on. But it's time to be honest. This ain't the end of our project. This is just the foundation, just the beginning. Truth is, I wanted to make sure that I could have some fun creating a classic in my own way, but also test the waters for something much more. And the good news is I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I think that what I have planned might just work. However, even if it doesn't, it should still be a fun ride. But we'll have to save that for next time, because for now, that'll do it for this episode of Let's Dev. So remember that if you like this video or enjoy Let's Dev in general, be sure to hit that like button. If you aren't already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode. And as always, be sure to leave your thoughts on our progress in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.